Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Anu here. Today I'm going to discuss about a new project that is called the CodePilot Enterprise. As you can see in my screen, this is going to be the next project which I'm going to do for the next couple of weeks. So what this application is all about. So the CodePilot Enterprise is an AI-powered system that understands the existing code base, reasons about the architecture, and safely generate the features and fixes the bugs and write the test, software test. That even without breaking the production systems. Okay. So what this platform is all about. This is not just an AI created chatbot or something. It's a purpose built for governed AI engineering, and we are going to connect our repository to this application so that it can read the code base, understand the architecture, and generate reports. Okay, that is called the brownfield code platform. Connect to your GitHub or GitLab repository, and it is going to deliver the real patches. That means it can understand the code. It is going to check all the code bases and identify the fixes, and then troubleshoot it and create the patches and do the tests. And it's not just a suggestion, it is going to create altogether. It is going to create the bug fixes, and it is going to create the test cases, and it is going to fix. Sorry. And also it can we are providing the control tower for this application, that is cost limit, approvals, audit trails, and kill switches. What it is going to help us, it is going to help the engineers to get speed, leaders to get control, and security gets visibility. Okay, if you see the workflow of this application, this is going to be the heart of the application. Initially, we'll connect to the repo. The software team will have separate repo, either it can be GitHub or GitLab. We are going to connect that repo to this application, index and understand the code. It will understand the code base, means understand the architecture and all the documents, and it will run the AI workflow. If the human in the loop is required, then we can include the human in the loop for the approvals and ship the fix. The five specialist agents are going to work together. Okay, one is architect, one is the architect. The second thing is planner, then the coder, tester, and reviewer. The architect, what's connected to what? That is going to, because this architect component will identify which program configuration connected to which part of the other program. And the planner is just smallest safe fix. It will identify the smallest phase fix and do the fixing. And the coder will write the patches. And the tester, it will create the test cases and it will create the test cases and test the code. And reviewer, security quality, it will identify security quality. Okay, our four pillars are trust and safety, correctness, operability, and commercial readiness. Who uses it and how it helps? Okay, if you see in an IT industry for any company, there are different teams are there. There are software engineers, the tech leads, are the QA teams, security platforms, or on-call engineers. For the software engineers, it is going to help us to faster fixes in unfamiliar services and less archaeology. Okay, for the tech lead, scope control, approvals, and budgets, it is going to help in all the way. And for the QA team, better test coverage it is going to provide, and fewer regressions. And security or platform teams, it can analyze the audit log, guardrails, and kill switch. And on-call engineers, urgent approvals to web, ID, or mobiles. Where they work, you can work this application on web or VS Code or mobile approvals. The industry gap or our unique answer. If you see the industry gap, the AI suggests code but does not know your repo. No governance for enterprise or risk or cost. Harder to trust the output on legacy or brownfield systems. Little proof that changes are safe or not. What we are providing is grounded to your index code base, six-layer guardrails, risk-based approvals, multi-agent workflow, not one-shot chat, control tower that will provide the budget, kill switches, and webhooks, and measurable quality, the compile test and pass target. Our just incident, root cause, minimal patches, and regression tests. Okay, order of magnitude faster than the manual brownfield debugging with guardrails. If you see the system design and architecture, initially the user will come, that is the you or me, that is through the web or VS Code or mobile. Then it will go to the authentication and authorization to security channels and firewalls. Then comes the API and live streaming and background workers. and that is the heart of our application. Then the database, file storage, job queues, and AI models, and then we will get the notification either in the GitHub or email, WhatsApp, and the billing. These are all comes under the external system, including the billing. Okay, we are planning to build this application on top of Google Cloud for scalable, observable, and multi-tenant. But we are going to implement this application using infrastructure as a code using Terraform, so that we can ship this application anywhere in any cloud platform. So memory and guardrails, if you see, we have three different kind of memory: code memory, workflow memory, and business memory. The code memory will index the code, search, and cite the real files and lines. And workflow memory, that's checkpoints, resume or cancel the safety. And business memory, that's for the audit trail, post ledger, and approval history. There are six guardrails we are using for this application. One is policy, second one is input, retrieval, tool execution, output, and monitoring. Okay, and there are three type of risk types are there. That is low risk means we are going on auto mode, and high risk, that is only human only, that will never run on autonomous mode. Everything will be human control. In between you have medium or high risk, that is a human approval, that is HATL, human in the loop. Core features and acceptance bar, if you see F1, F2, F3, F4, F5 categories. One is the first one function is the repo indexing. Second thing is it will identify the repository and identify the bugs. The F2, that will be bug fix and root cause analysis. Then it will do the test generation. It will create the test cases for testing the new code which is it has written. Then the multi-language, it can support any language like Java, JavaScript, Go, Ruby, Python, and all. Feature from plain Indies in multi-serve features. Those last two are going to be the phase B. And these are quality target, that is compile on first try, that is greater than or equal to 95% we are expecting. And test pass greater than or equal to 85%. Uptime 99.9% MVP, that is 99.9% at scale. If you see the KPI roadmap and business model, these are the KPI we track: the speed we are tracking, quality, adoption, reliability, and economics. And if you see the roadmap, it's going to be the 1 year project. First initial 3 months will be the first MVP scale. The second stage will be 4 to 9 months. We are planning about the scale, and the stage C will be, that is phase, will be enterprise. If you see the business model, we are going to use the Stripe for the payment gateway, and we have the starter, portion, and enterprise. And risk and open question for next steps, and these are the key risk and mitigation. The first thing is a quality drift. As we are using the AI model, when the model shift changes, or if we are adopting any new model, there is a chance that the drift is there. A result drift will be there. So we had to use a pin models, golden test suite we had to implement, and candle releases we had to consider. Runway AI cost, per workspace caps, alert, and a hard stop. Security or data leak, we are implementing 6 layers of guardrails, no secret in log, and RLS isolation. At scale, we are implementing the live streaming, that is separate services, and load test, and cloud scaling. For the open question, that is Vertex AI versus PG Vector for search. The spike in, if there is a spike in progress, we need to consider whether we need to go ahead with the cloud or we need to go ahead with the PG Vector. Stripe is the earliest MVP for safe flag, and for the decision is still pending. Design partner count, vertical focus, that is ETM alignment. For the next step, will be complete MVP phase with the design patterns, instrument dashboard, that is latency, quality, and cost. Run pilot in 1 to 2 real Python services, and gather return of investment stories for the phase B funding. What we are suggesting, not suggesting, what we are promising is the fast fixes your team can trust with leaders still in control. Okay, this is all about this project. The upcoming release for this project will be architecture design and the boilerplate code discussion that I'm going to discuss same in this channel. Stay tuned. See you on the next video. Have a good day. Bye.